Hello, LGBTQs. It's nice to talk and everything. So, I finally got a request. This request is by Amithist. This person requested Tamaki and Shinzo, but I said I would only do Shinzo because I didn't want to do Tamaki 2 times in a row. So, yeah. Thank you guys for 35 subscribers. Like, once I hit 30, I was so excited, but now, like, I'm at 35. Like, my anxiety's kind of, like, shot up. So thank you guys so much. I didn't think I would get that far with this. But, yeah. This, story is by somebody, I don't know yet. I'm just gonna put the link in the description and tell you the person at the end of the thing. This is called Class President. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Being able to have the opportunity to become a part of the UE Academy students is a dream. Placing yourself even in a class was just fantastic. Witnessing something so erotic, not really your intention. Being the class president meant that you weren't able to have much freedom unlike your classmates. You were just casually helping out the teacher, or in the library studying for the next test, or next upcoming test that week. But you never thought you would see such a couple wander towards a certain part of the campus to sneak some affection towards each other. Your cheeks bloomed with a bright red color as you immediately left the scene to go to the library and calm your nerves. Making your way through the double doors, the librarian had just came from the back to notice your presence. Blinking from your sudden shaken form, she just greets you with a small smile. The small smile, before letting you do your business. Walking through the aisles of bookshelves, grabbing some books along the way. After getting the necessary amount of books, you reach your casual spot in the library and place the books on the table, picking your spot. You smiled as you opened the first book and had started to read. You were so engulfed within the books you chose, you had failed to notice a pair of lavender eyes looking in your general direction. You were lucky enough that you had classes that you had ended, but you were lucky enough that classes had ended a while ago. But the orange-colored sky had given you a sign that it was time to go home. Looking up at the sky, you had closed your book for the day. You had decided to return all the books you had picked out from the shelves. As you were putting the rest away, there was one that you couldn't quite reach before. Seriously, you standed at your toes. You were almost there at putting it away completely, but as you were about to celebrate on putting it snugly into the available space, someone else was looming behind you and had taken the book from your hand, placing it themselves. You squeaked from the sudden presence and hit yourself, suit invisible to the victim's view. You know, for being the class president, you're actually a scaredy cat. Recognizing the voice, you eased down your quirk as you sent him a glare. You quickly collected yourself before leaving the aisle, your arms crossed over your chest. And as a student of Class 1B, you should refrain yourself from getting into too many fights. Now, if you'll excuse me, Shinzo-kun. As you were about to leave the scene, he took a hold of your wrist to prevent you from leaving. You looked back at him once more, looking into his lavender eyes to figure out what his true intentions were. His hold against your wrist was gentle, but it was still strong enough to send you a message. You know, there's no one in the library. It is after school hours. That still doesn't prove your point. It was silence once more. Your boyfriend's grips started to loosen after he allowed his hand to retract from your wrist and hold your hand. His thumb rubbing small circles around the back of your hand. Is something bothering you? No. At this point, Shinsou-kun took a couple daring steps and made his way closer to you. You could feel his presence even more now. And making eye contact and looking away from the mail, he eyed you, still trying to read your movements, and still continued to make small advances. He started to tug on your hand, moving your body closer and turning your body so you were facing him. He tilted his head with concern as he noticed the redness in your cheeks and the nervous look you were presenting. There really is no one here. Someone is going to see. It's too risky. You should know by now, I really love taking risks. Shinsou whispered, only making you blush even more. Your lips formed a pout as you nodded with his statement, and a small tickle left his lips before pulling you into his arms. You allowed yourself to rest against his chest, hiding yourself as he hugged you closer. I saw a couple, and they were kissing, and it was on school grounds. That's so thrilling, intense by now. Thrilling, intense. By now you looked up from his chest to see him smirking in your general directions. Your cheeks bloomed another shade of red before you were hitting his chest in a playful manner. You tackled again before making yourself comfortable again by nuzzling himself against you. You stammered at the action as you said small protest, but still allowing him to do it. Hitoshi, wanna try it? Kissing in school grounds? What? No. Technically, we're like those students right now, holding each other at a scheduled place where no one can see us. If anything, we need to be taking the next step. What? I'm sorry for my stutter. Okay. You were hesitating, and you were debating if it really was worth the risk. You looked away from him for a second before looking up at him again, seeing the neutral expression he carried, while patiently waiting for you. Okay. Shinsou smirked and leaned in closer, but was stopped by a finger in them. My next, but only one, okay? Yes, Cinder, President. Hey, I'm not as soon, for you can make a comeback. Shinsou leaned in further to capture your lips, but it was a bit rougher and meaty, so it totally caught you off guard. You gasped some sound of affection before Shinsou's tongue found its way in your mouth, roaming inside. You became even more flustered from the sensation that was slowly coursing through your body. You took a hold of his uniform to prevent yourself from falling into your weak knees, but Shinsou made sure to hold you tight against his chest to feel his fast heartbeat. After that seemed like hours, you both pulled away from the mirror as a small string of saliva was visible. You were panting for air. He had taken away from you, looking up at him, with half-lidded eyes. Shinsou smirked as he wiped your lips from the stirred saliva before giving your lips one last cascade kiss. Hey, I said only one. Sorry, I couldn't resist after the last one. Jeez. After pouting from his previous action, you hid your face within his chest again to hide your blooming blush. Shinsou smiled before hugging you closer again and resting his chin on top of your head. How did it feel kissing on school grounds, class president? I hate you. I hate you. You both know that's a lie. You better keep this a secret. Yes, if I can keep a secret for 6 months, I think I can keep this one. Shinsou chuckled as he leaned into to kiss your forehead. You smiled as you slightly snuggled into his Sindul's chest, grateful for your boyfriend's warmful hugs. Okay, that's cute. In this, I kind of made like some mistakes. I'm sorry. That's just the way I read, I guess. I think that's it. right. I do hope you guys like this. By the way, I'm taking requests, everybody. Please give me 2,000 subscribers so I can do lives and other stuff. The person who made that was Tie-Dye1290 on Wattpad. Link will be in the description. Okay, bye my LGBTQ weebos. I hope you guys have a great day, night, or whatever you guys are doing at this point in time. Goodbye my LGBTQ weebos, if so.